looks scary. I definitely look like a science project now. Guys, so I'm at Fleur De Lis Beauty, about to get a VI peel.
Yes.
And I'll tell you all about it. So, well, actually, Carla will tell you all about it.
Hey guys, so today Danielle is getting a VI peel. We're super excited because it's one of the greatest peels everyone loves.
And people can get their peels customized,
yes,
depending on what.
So it depends on the peel. So VI has their own formula for their peels, but it depends on if you want a glycolic peel on another brand, or a salicylic acid peel. All peels are different and can be customizable for your skin type.
Okay.
Okay.
And peels are good to get because they help with hyperpigmentation,
yes,
and
acne, scarring, sun damage, just a rejuvenation of the skin cells. If you want a nice little glow, you can get a peel. Fine lines and wrinkles.
What about texture?
It does. So if you have textured skin, it definitely helps shed and soften up the skin cells.
But to see results, people are going to need more than just one, right?
More than just one. For you, today, we're just doing a zhuzh up session because her skin is gorgeous, guys. Seriously. In person, camera doesn't do it justice. But her skin is gorgeous, so she may not need a peel for results as far as acne, prone skin, or hyperpigmentation. But if you do have problematic skin or scarring or post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation, you may need more than one peel.
Okay. So, and we're not going to see results immediately, so I'm going to do a diary, so make sure you keep watching and I'll show you as my skin just be peeling and peeling and peeling. And another great point, make sure you go to someone who has receipts that they work on black skin, because that's totally important, because, you know, not everybody is Carla.
No. Nobody, actually. This is a prep towelette, so it's gonna smell like acetone. You can turn your fan on. I know. Everyone's always like, yeah. So this is gonna help degrease your skin to allow the peel to adhere. So this is the VI prep towelette.
Okay.
Go ahead and take a little bit. I'm gonna start at your forehead. Ready? 1, 2.
No, I'm just playing. I'm just playing. I feel a little tingle.
Okay, yes, but it has phenol in it, so it acts as a numbing agent. So it's not gonna feel. You're not gonna.
It's not bad.
This one is not too bad.
No.
That's why this is widely requested as the #1 peel, medical grade peel, mainly because it doesn't have those effects where it's like burning your skin off and stuff like that. She's not frosting because you don't have any dead skin cells. So usually some people would frost.
What does that mean?
That means the protein has activated on your skin, and that's where you have a lot of dead skin cells. You're not frosting anywhere right now. But you're definitely gonna peel.
Okay. And it's important to not pick the peels.
Oh yeah. So I'm gonna go through a whole regimen with you.
Okay.
There's no picking, no poking, no peeling, nothing, no plucking, nothing whatsoever. Because what happens is you form more damage than good. You form post-inflammatory hyperpigmentation.
Gotcha.
And we don't want none of that. Okay.
And we don't want none of that.
We don't want none of that.
How soon after this could I get my eyebrows threaded?
So I would wait about 4 days before you get your eyebrows threaded.
And for anybody that does waxing, I would say
waxing, microblading. If you're microblading after this, I would wait 2 weeks in between microblading, because then you go through the peeling process with microblading of the eyebrows, where your eyebrows will start to peel itself, and you don't want a double peeling.
Yeah.
You just don't want that, and that could remove the ink, the actual ink from your skin.
Okay. And then if someone waxes,
how often you could do it?
You're right after the peel.
4 days. I would wait about 4 days. No waxing of the face though, just the eyebrows. We don't want any waxing of the face while you're peeling, because this peel is gonna last about 7 days from today up until 7 days. So you don't want any waxing of the face, no threading, nothing. You just allow the peel to peel, and then you go ahead 2 weeks after to you start doing beauty treatments. Okay.
Makes sense.
The skin is going to be at a very raw state after peeling, so you want to make sure it starts to rejuvenate itself before you start doing any beauty treatments.
This fan feels good because I was at the gym before this.
Oh, you were?
Yeah, I had to rush, shower, throw some clothes on, rush out the house. you know, you're rushing, you start getting hot. I
What's that?
4 times a week now.
Really?
I do 2 times a week with my personal trainer, and then 2 times a week I do Zumba on Zoom.
Oh, that's good. So now I'm sending you home with a whole packet. You're gonna cleanse your skin in 4 hours, rinse everything that I put on off with cool water, pat it dry. Then 10 minutes later, you're gonna put on your towelette. After that, you're gonna put your post-peel protectant. Okay. Tonight, before you go to bed, you're gonna cleanse your skin with cleanser, pat it dry, do your second towelette. 10 minutes later, you're gonna do your post-peel protectant again. Okay. And tomorrow morning when you wake up, you're gonna cleanse your skin with cleanser, put the post-peel protectant, and then your SPF.
Okay.
And then you're good to go. But if you have any questions, everything is ready.
Okay. All right, that was really fun. When I put my mask on, I did feel a little bit of tingling. When I took it off, you know, I don't feel the tingling much anymore. But you know, obviously we're not gonna see anything different. But I'm going to have a diary of my peel, so stay tuned. All right, I'm doing this maybe like 10 to 15 minutes early because I was sitting on the couch about to fall asleep, and I'm like, I'd rather do this maybe 10, 15 minutes early than to fall asleep on the couch and miss it completely. So, all right. The instructions. So she said a little goes a long way. Okay. I feel like I'm going and talking in slow motion. I'm so sleepy. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in with the VI Peel post-peel towelette. Smells like your standard beauty product. I can smell alcohol for sure. Okay, so I'm gonna apply this where the peel was applied. And then it says to apply pressure. So this is what, I need to go to bed, I'm so sleepy. So then I'm gonna wait 10 minutes and apply this cream. Hopefully I'm not asleep in 10 minutes. All right, I realized in the last clip that you could see my mask and a little bit of makeup that was inside. Anyway, I'm so tired. Going to put on the post-treatment repair cream. The main is 1% hydrocortisone cream. Okay, nap time. I woke up just knowing my face was gonna look like a snake and nothing. I think maybe something is starting up here, but barely. I'm not gonna show you each and every time that I do the VI Peel cleanser and I have one more time to do the towelette and whatnot, because it's essentially the same thing over and over again. You know, it's like, it's not that interesting. Oh, Suki, we got some peeling. Now this, I think was well, I don't know. How long was I sitting on the couch? This wasn't here maybe an hour ago, so I was probably on the couch maybe about 45 minutes, and it just seemed, well, I can't say it was abrupt, because I did notice a little teeny, itty bitty bit of peeling coming on my face. And then I looked in the mirror and I was like, whoa, that escalated quickly. Morning. Well, it's weird because I had a dream that I was peeling like even on my neck, which is odd because I don't recall it. I don't even think, no, she definitely didn't put any peel on my neck. But I'm also like, girl, we need to peel more. I don't know why I want to peel more. I think I'm weird. I think that's the problem. I'm very, very weird. But this is what we're looking like. I do have to go to the gym. I'm working out with my trainer. We're not gonna do like a bunch of cardio to make me sweat, but I will be like lifting weights and stuff like that. Carla said that should be fine. So I'm gonna get it in because I missed Zumba last night. And I hate when I miss Zumba. I have a feeling that this looks just like minimal, and then 5 minutes are gonna go by and like I'm gonna be looking like a mummy. Yeah, it's crazy funny how 1 minute I'm like, oh, okay, it's not doing much. And then like an hour later, I'll be like, oh, it's escalating quickly. I don't know, I just wanna look like a science project. I don't know why, I'm very weird in the head about that. So, got a little bit more peeling. It doesn't hurt. It does hurt to the touch, right? So I'm not touching my face. It did sting a little bit when I was cleansing with the VI Beauty products, the cleanser, and then when I was putting the post-treatment ointment on my face. I don't think the products necessarily were causing the stinging feeling. I think it was the fact that I was touching my skin. So like if I emote too strongly and stretch my skin just from like, you know, making faces, that can also kind of, you know, get a little bit of a stinging feeling. So I'm trying to keep neutral expressions and definitely keeping my hands off my face. You don't want to pick the peeling, as tempting as it may be. One issue though that I'm having, because it is allergy season, at least for me it's allergy season, you know, my nose runs a lot. I don't really have issues with maskne because in the cooler weather, because I'm like, these cases are starting to uptick a little bit. I'm just trying to stay inside as much as possible. When I do need to wear a mask, it's not for very long. At most, probably not even an hour a day. I would say maybe at most half an hour, depending on where I'm going. But anyway, so I usually don't have many issues with maskne, but if you do, make sure you check out my maskne video, and I also have a maskne blog post. I'll link it below. But what I do get is my nose running. The mask sometimes, because of the heat, makes my nose run. And with my nose ring, I need to obviously blow my nose, and I didn't want, because a lot of the skin is peeling there, I didn't want a lot of friction, because when I don't have a peel, even when I use the really soft with lotion tissues, because I'm blowing my nose so often, I do get some irritation right here. And I was like, ooh, I do not want that on top of this peeling. So I messaged Carla, and she said, you know, I could put some Aquaphor on it to, you know, kind of soothe the area and then prevent, like, because I am about to go out and put the mask on, so I don't have that friction rubbing against my face and causing more irritation there. And that's also something we talked about in the maskne video, as well as my blog post. So check it out if you're wearing your mask for, you know, more than like 3 hours a day, and, you know, the rubbing and the whatnot is causing issues for you. So I put the Aquaphor on. It really does feel good. It's like very soothing, and it didn't cause any irritation. Whoa, this looks scary. I definitely look like a science project now. Whoa. You definitely need a lot of downtime dealing with a chemical peel. Because I can't imagine if I worked in an office having to go into the office with my skin looking like this. But since a lot of you guys are working from home, and if you were contemplating getting a peel, now might be, you know, a pretty good time. I mean, some of us still have to do like video calls. I'm clearly not filming videos for the next few days. All right, so I went to put the sunscreen on. See all them skincare products in the background there? This is why I don't bring y'all in my office, because it stays a mess in here. I used to bring y'all in my office when I used to film in here, but anyway, so the sunscreen is a physical / chemical kind of blend. It has zinc, but it also, I think the main active is, I gotta look at it. I'll bring it and look at it. But it did have some zinc in it, and because I didn't want, because you know, you can, with your hands, you know, your hands touching your face and just like washing your face does give you a little bit of like manual exfoliation. I'm trying to be as gentle as possible because I'm not trying to mess myself up here. I'm not trying to cause any irritation. I still feel a slight bit of tingling, nothing that is uncomfortable, but with the sunscreen, because it has that zinc in it, and you know, not all zinc formulas are gonna leave a white cast, but it's gone away a bit. But when I was putting the sunscreen on, because I didn't want to do too much to kind of like rub it in and irritate myself, it was looking crazy. Like, it was looking white, and that on top of the peeling was like, wow. All right, here we are, day 4. Got a little looking like a map of the earth action over here. This part is starting to like form and start to peel, kind of giving me like a when Pangea separated kind of look. Underneath my chin, it looks like it's, you know, well, it's been peeling since day 2, so it looks like it's, you know, continuing on its journey. A little action over here. My forehead, though, I see a little area over here that may start to peel. That thing that I had on my forehead yesterday after sweating looks so science project. It looks so 5th grade science project. I'm glad that it's gone. All right, we have escalated. It looked a lot worse, but sometimes you gotta listen to your body. And today my body said, girl, just sit here on this couch and sleep. And even though I woke up a little bit later than usual, a couple of hours after I woke up, my body was like, girl, just lay down. It'll be all right. You work a lot. You do so much. Just sit here and lay down on this couch. So that is what I did. But when I got up, there was a lot of peeling here, and it was dark in color. A little bit of the dark in color peeling here. But as you can imagine, just waking up with the things that come with just waking up, it was not a pretty sight. So I was like, you know what? Let me hop in the shower and wash my face to be somewhat presentable on camera. But when I was washing my face, a lot of the hanging dead skin like fell on its own naturally. Now, here's the thing. If the skin falls on its own naturally, fine. Do not force it. Don't pick it. Don't stick it. Don't flick it. Don't do anything to it because ouch. I wish I wouldn't have fallen asleep like that and could have showed you like, cause it was like a lot of peel here and it was dark and it just looked like real like, ugh. But you know, I didn't want to do that to you or to myself with all the sleep stuff that, you know what happens when you sleep and get up sometimes. Hello. So what is it? Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. Day 5. And before when I was like, oh, my forehead's not peeling much. Whoop, there it is. I guess I'll see when everything really like, I'll be able to take it in when all of the peeling stops. I'm gonna get some peeling underneath there. You really need to have some downtime. Not everyone's peeling experience is going to be the same. Some people may peel more than others. Some people may peel less than others. But I would definitely give yourself a buffer. I would not do this very close to an important event because you just never know. You need a buffer. If you've ever gotten a chemical peel before Corona and you had to go to like work and be out and about in the streets afterwards, leave a comment below. Let us know how you did it. Did you cover it up? Did you just say F it? You're gonna see my peeling? Let us know. I just forgot. I'm actually leaving the house today because I need to pick up my mail and I need to hang out with my homegirl Gail. That rhymes. My blogger homie. And I think I might wear a hat because, well, we'll see. Because when I wash my face, some of the peeling may go down on its own. Wow, you hear all that rain? Okay, so I washed my face. One weird thing about washing your face, first of all, some of the peeling skin just tends to, come off on its own. Again, if it comes off on its own, yes, but don't force it or do any of that other stuff because ouch. But feeling the skin coming out in your head and watching it like go down the drain is just like, ah! But also like, ooh, I'm intrigued. But for me at least, sometimes as I'm washing my face, sometimes, the little dried skin gets stuck in my hair because, my hair is very my own hair is very tightly curled. So then I gotta, when I get out the shower, I gotta, go in and do another process to make sure that the dead skin's not in my hair. Side note, when I wash my face in the shower, I still make sure that the water is lukewarm because my body skin can take a different temperature than my facial skin. You want to make sure that you're not using water that's too hot or too cold on your face because either way can cause some, effects on the skin that you don't want. But yeah, I'm going to find a hat that can cover over here because I need to go out and, not everybody needs to see this. And then for whatever little bit I have going on down here, my mask should cover that. But I'm gonna put some Aquaphor ointment along here so that the mask isn't, you know, causing friction against my skin to further irritate me and cause other drama for me. But we look like we're day 5. I feel like, you know, I will hopefully be done peeling by day 7, which I hope, because I've got a lot of backed up filming that I need to do, and then I'm filming a television show in here either next week Friday or, well, by next week Friday I should be okay. But sis has got work to do, and you know, we can't be peeling and dealing. All right, we are on day 6. Very little minimal peeling left. A couple of things that I noticed, like the pores that I have here look a little bit less noticeable, which makes sense because likely with the peel, there's a lot less gunk inside of the pores than normal. And while you can't necessarily shrink your pores, you can do things to make them appear smaller, like, you know, making sure that they're clean and tightening up the skin around it. So I think, you know, the peel had that kind of effect. And, you know, once time goes on and they start to fill up with gunk again, they could probably look similar to how they typically look. I got a little peel right there. I don't even want to, it'll probably come off when I wash my face. But I also noticed an area where it's a little lighter. And I think that's a reaction from, if you looked at my under eye discoloration video, it'll get all the information. But I took a break from that and then got the prescription again, maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. And then I was using that, but of course, you know, I stopped it in the days leading up to the peel, and of course haven't used it while I've been peeling. But I think that might be a little reaction there. But I definitely think that the pigment will come back there where it's like a little bit lighter than the other areas, because that's what it does. Because when I was using the cream, sometimes I would make a mistake and put cream where I didn't need to put cream, and then that area would lighten up, and then, you know, the pigment will come back. So I'm not worried. All right, we are on day 7. There's still a little bit of the zinc from that sunscreen still all up in my eyebrows, but I think we look good. Oh, I got so much hair. I have a laser hair appointment on Tuesday. Yeah, still going through the laser hair, y'all. It's a process, and then with COVID, it kind of put a halt on it, but I'll have an update when I can, because I thought I was done, but this hair is like, you ain't done. All right, so we are technically day 8. And last night was the first time that I used products that weren't from the VI Beauty line. I actually used this Aveeno Calm and Restore line. This moisturizer is actually really nice. It's like a gel cream, so it hydrates really well without feeling heavy. And then I use the serum, triple oat serum. I normally wouldn't use that line outside of like having this peel and being like really cautious about, you know, easing my way back in, but I felt like my skin really needed the hydration. It needed a little hydration, and I didn't want to just jump right into using any of my regular stuff, and you know, that came in through PR, so I was like, all right, let me use it. If you have sensitive skin, it might be something worth looking into. Make sure you check the ingredients and all that other stuff. Not something that I would use personally on a regular basis, because, you know, it's not for me. It's for me now, but it's not for me in the long run, if you know what I'm saying. Anyway, this morning I'm headed off to the gym. I actually washed my face with my regular Ulla Henriksen cleanser, and then I used the serum, and then I used the moisturizer, and then I'm testing a Korean mineral sunscreen that I left in the bathroom, but you'll hear about it in the video where I do my review. So I put that on top. I'm headed to the gym, and then I'm gonna do my makeup, hopefully today. But I do need to film some stuff, so hopefully I'll put my makeup on today, film, and then you'll get to see my thoughts on my skin with makeup on after having the peel. All right, so here we are with lots and lots and lots of makeup on. I I see a little bit of a difference, but I think what's throwing me off, I need to get my eyebrows done. Once my eyebrows are like threaded to precision, to perfection, then I feel like I'm able to be like, oh, okay. And then I've got a lot of the facial hair down here. So once that is kind of dealt with, then I feel like I will definitely fully see the effects of having this facial peel. So a couple of things to note. If you're looking for how much something like this is going to cost you, that is going to depend on the type of peel that you get. If you're going to get a series of peels, maybe, you know, you might get a bit of a discount. The type of person you go to, peel at an esthetician versus peel from a dermatologist, there may be some difference in pricing there. Of course, you know, the price we pay for peels in New York City is going to be different, you know, in the middle of the country. And, you know, Manhattan versus Queens and Brooklyn, even, there may be some price differences. So for the pricing at Fleur De Lis Beauty, I'll leave a link to their website where you can get that type of information. But if you want to kind of get a gauge of how much cosmetic procedures cost, I actually have a video that I did with Dr. Michelle Henry. I will link that above and below, so make sure you check that out. But I'm loving it. I will definitely get chemical peels in the future. Also, keep in mind that one chemical peel session is going to show you maybe a little bit of an improvement, but you definitely need more than one session if you're looking for a drastic change, depending on what it is that you're getting the chemical peel for. If you're getting it for hyperpigmentation, typically you're gonna need 3, maybe 4, or maybe even a couple more sessions if you're doing a peel for hyperpigmentation. So definitely make sure that you are researching to make sure that the professional that you're going to has long receipts that they can work successfully on black skin. This is not something to sneeze at. Some of these chemical peels, some of them can be, you know, the 300, 400 per session range. So it's definitely not something to sneeze at. So you definitely want to do your research, make sure that the person you go to knows what they're doing so that you can feel comfortable, you know, dishing out so much money per session for your chemical peels. Now it's your turn. Get in the comments, get all chitty chatty. Let me know, have you ever had a chemical peel? Which one did you do? What were your results? Get all chitty chatty. And then I think it'll help somewhat in the comments if you can say what city and state or country that you're in, because we do get some people outside the US. And if you can say where you got it done, because that might be helpful for some people to, you know, kind of have a reference point. But as always, people, you gotta do your own research. You can't be relying on someone else. So I'm out of here. Follow me on social. The links will be in the description box, and I'll see you in my next one. Bye, guys.